Okay, going further with this free Canva video setup. I left this from the last video with this here, and I embedded the audio and downloaded that. I don't need this anymore, so I am going to delete it. And I'm deleting the audio here too. I need none of this anymore. What I do need, I don't even think I need that. Let's see. What I do need is to upload the video that has the audio embedded in it that I had done in the last video of this training, right above this one, I suppose. So I'm going to go get that. And it is right here. And let that upload. You'll see they look exactly the same, although this one I cut shorter. So let's see. It should only be, what, 12 seconds long? Waiting for it to fill up, and we'll take a peek. Little slow because it's a big file. And who knows, my internet connection might be taking a break today a little bit. There we go, 12 seconds long, as I said. And I'll put that in here. And you might hear already it's starting to play the audio. Let me start that again so you can hear the audio. I'm going to click the play here. You'll notice that there's no audio elements underneath the video anymore, but you will hear the sounds. Okay, so all I need to do now is add some trivia questions or whatever it is I want to do here. And let's go get a square or some shape. Here we go, nice shape there, although I'm going to move it a little bit. I think I'm going to, I'm going to try something this way. Let me see. And this is just the layout stuff. This is where you get a little creative and do it whatever way you feel like doing it. You can follow what I'm doing here. It doesn't matter. I'm going to have a trivia question or just a question and 4 possible answers, and then I'll have the actual answer appear around the time the bell goes off. So first I want to get some boxes here, and I'll change the color. I'm not going to be fancy here or anything. I'm just going to go for white, I suppose. Oh, that does look a little plain. Maybe something with a gradient looks a little better. Okay, I'll go with that, and I want to get the rounded corners here so it looks a little more fun. So I'm going to get, let's see, 3, 4 more of these. Well, let's start with getting this set up here. So I'm going to have that and this and this. All right, so I got that. I have an idea here. I'm going to make the 5th one, which will show the answer, just a different gradient background. Put it right there and go for a different color. Something here. See, that's going to be black text on a light color. So this can be white text on a darker shade there. Okay, and I have some trivia questions ready to go. Here they are, but you'll see me put them in there. So I need a text box on the top. Let's get that in there. And that's going to show the trivia question. It's going to be a little hard to see the question because of that video. And I said previously about getting a video that's not distracting. And for this whole training here, I did get this one, which was less crazy or chaotic than some of the others we've seen. But as you can see, even this one's going to be a little hard to see the letters. So I think I will do an effect here. I'm going to go to effects. This is an effect being applied to the text, and get the outline one because it will make it easier to see, I believe. Let's try that. Yeah, I think that will make it easier to see. So my first question is, which of these is not a breakfast food? Which of these is not a breakfast food? And if your letters or words look too crammed together, you can always space them out a little bit, like that. And I want to put the 4 possible answers on top of these pretty boxes here. So I'm going to go get text again. Whoops, what happened there? I'm going to get, let's try that again. I'm going to get some text. And it came out to be a pretty big piece of text here, so I want to shrink it. All right, now it's on there, but you can't see it because it's white. So I'm going to change the text color to black. There it is. So this possible answer is eggs. And you know what? I'll make this bold. Let's see. Eggs. Yep. And another food that we have for breakfast is oatmeal. And another one we might have is pizza. Uh-oh. Who eats pizza for breakfast besides me? Not too many people. And the last one is pancakes. So, of course, pizza is the food that is not, which of these is not a breakfast food? Pizza is the obvious answer. Let me get pancakes in there as well. Okay, so I'm going to grab that pizza right here, copy and paste it into, or move it down into this box where we'll have the answer, and make the text, in this case, white, so it stands out more. All right, so we're going to have that, and I think I'll make the answer even a little bigger. Let's see if that works, just for fun. And just looking at the layout here, I think these things need to go down a little bit for a little more room there. And then this can come down a little bit. So before I go further, just want to point out again here, this is not the greatest looking thing at all. It's functional, all right? I'm not trying to have a big design lesson here. That's up for you to play around in Canva and get good at laying things out. This is more about how the process works. All right, so that's great, except this one thing, I don't want it to appear until after the bell rings. Like these should show right away, along with the ticking clock and all that. But this should not appear until the bell rings. And the way I'm going to do that is, first I'm going to group this together. I got the background with the gradient and the word pizza there, and I'm going to just group it together. And then I'm going to right click on it and say show element timing. So now once I click that, it will be down here. See, and there it is. Looks like they didn't stay together as a group. That's okay. So I got to make this around where the bell comes in. And we may have to play with this a little bit and maybe move it around just a little bit. So I'm going to move the playhead, this is the playhead, back to here. And let's just give this a try and see what happens. Now, somebody would be looking at this going, gee, I don't know, any of those are good for breakfast. All right, so it came on too fast, too early. So I'm going to shrink it, or rather, yeah, shrink it this way a little bit. It's okay if it comes on. Whoops, what just happened there? Did I lose my thing? There we go. Let's try that again. So it doesn't matter if the word pizza and the background box appear even after the bell rings, as long as a person doing this and watching this video can get to see the answer. So I'm not going to go all the way back, just a little bit here to see when the bell goes off and the timing of this appearing. Perfect, perfect. I'll play that one more time for you so you can get the whole thing. Here we go. Wow, moving right along here. So the next thing I'm going to do is duplicate. So I'm going to right click down here on the timeline on the background and say duplicate page. I had paused the video for a moment to check something out. I wasn't sure a moment ago why I had pizza separate up here and the background box that it goes on. I don't know if that was a little bit of a glitch or me misunderstanding what Canva was trying to doing, but I don't need two of them. I just need the box. Watch this. Okay, so that's it. And I duplicated, and I wonder if I duplicate one more time, because I do have 3 trivia questions there. Yeah, this is exactly why I did the audio first. So let me go back a step. In the last video, I showed you how to embed the audio first and then upload that audio back here. It looks exactly the same, but the sounds are in it. And now you can see when I duplicate, I carry everything with it that I need. There's no like, oh, I got to go get this thing and go get that thing, and it saves a lot of time. Now, the only thing I got to do is, of course, change the questions here. So my next question is, and because I'm working on this page here, that's where it will change, and it is, whoops, it's how many seconds How many seconds are there in an hour? Well, we all know there's 60 seconds in a minute, but how many are in an hour? Let's put in some possible answers there. 2400, 2800, 3600. I wonder who's getting their calculator out. And 3800. I also just noticed this looks like it's a little not lined up here. So let's just move that down a touch. All right. And even here, where is the answer box? It's here in time. So watch, if I move the playhead, now it's there. And of course, the answer is not pizza. This time, the answer is 3600. So 3600 is there. And my last set of trivia here is this question. In which country is Lisbon? Well, is it in France? I don't know. Do I need to look this up on the internet? Is it in Spain? Who knows the answer? Is it in Italy? Or is it in, Portugal, which is where it is. So I'm just going to grab that there. Move the playhead to where the answer appears. Pop that in. And let's see. I'm going to go back and back and back. I think on this first one, I still had that a little off center from there. So I'm just going to grab, whoops, don't want to move the video. Got to be careful what you're doing here sometimes. Going to grab those two things and just see if I can inch them down. Now it's moving the video. I find the background videos sometimes are hard to separate out of the elements. I don't know why that is. So I'm just moving this down a little bit, and then that one down a little bit, and even a little more. I'm being really particular here. All right. So let's just play this whole thing. It's going to take, let's see, 12, 24, 36 seconds. Let's have a trivia challenge. And that's it. That's the whole thing. So that's only 3 questions. So let's say you have 20 or 50 questions. Just keep duplicating the page. Right click and duplicate page. And then you'll have to do that as many times as you need to for the number of questions you will have. And then you'll have to go into each one separately like you saw I did. It's a little tedious, but it's not that bad at all. In this, because being able to duplicate the page and having the audio already embedded in it is saving you a lot of time. So that's the whole thing. And when you're done, you just download it. So go to download, and it is an MP4. This is what we want. It's a video, and you'll download it. And the longer it is, the longer it will take to download. There's a range there. I couldn't say exactly. It may have to do with your internet speed. It definitely has to do with Canva's servers. So, like I'm going to hit download now with just 3 questions, and it might take 30 seconds, maybe. So if you have a bunch of questions, it will just be that much longer. But, it's okay. You just wait for it. So I hit to download, and you might see there it's starting. Slowly getting there. It is video. Videos are big files. And once I have this file, of course, I'm ready to upload it to YouTube as a quiz. And I'm going to stop this video. And yeah, you can just follow along everything I did here in these videos to create your own.